What is up, YouTube? My name is Bearded Bogan and welcome back to my channel. So if you want to know what we've set up to get to this point, please watch the first video in the season. That will explain all the mods and everything to it, but this is the progression. So this is officially Season 1, Episode 1. Like I said in the previous one, we are starting at Mars, and let's get into it. Now we want a pretty good spot. Like, in all honesty, I'm probably not going to change it at all. Like, I'm just going to let it do its thing. Like, there's a nice wall there if we want to go underground. Some minerals around the area, heaps of stone. Oh, please be iron, please be iron. There's a few rocks around. Alright, while we're in this, let's go in the inventory. And we'll right click that one, create a GPS marker. Because we will be playing around with thin, so actually I want to get in here first. Let's unhide everything. Let's go that one, that one, that one, that one. Off. And off. That's what we want. Battery, landing gear. Wood detector, passenger seat, timer lock. What is in this timer lock? Trigger. Time to trigger at 0. Okay. Oh, must be for the parachute. Anyway, enough waffling on. So, first things first, we're going to work out where we are. So let's go have a look at this real quick. 3. Oh, cobalt, straight up. So I have a feeling it's going to be cobalt, iron, and nickel. Because we are on Mars, that's generally the 3 that... Oh no, I am way off. So is there gold? Is there gold? Let's have a look around. Silver, ice, no. So we've got cobalt, sorry, silver and ice so far. No, that's all that's here. Right. So we'll come down here where the silver and cobalt meet, and we'll put a GPS in. So, first things first, what we're going to do, like I would love to be able to, in this episode, get to having a basic assembler and refinery running with a windmill, a wind turbine, sorry, and then we'll go from there. So what do we have here? Sorry, it was CO, and then we had, AU, is it AU? AU, I believe? AU or AG? AG for silver. And H2O, H2O. Right, so that one's there. We'll keep that one there. Let's go back to the pod. Now, we need to just dig a hole, essentially. So, I'm going to grab my bottles. I told you to be off. Well, if you're not going to go off, you'll go off. I must have turned them all back on. Such a dullard when it comes to that stuff. I just waste the battery, and I don't want it to waste it because I have plans for this ship to turn into a ship, and it's not going to be in the normal way you see people build ships. I do it a lot different, so yeah, you'll see how I do it anyway. Let's refill. Now I want to, because we have the daily needs, we need to build emergency food processing. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is building that up here. But to build so, I will need interior plates because I have a conveyor junction way that I do it, so it's all connected up through the system. Now we'll scoot this one off too, and then we'll leave it at that. So what I'm going to do now is put this stuff in here. If it will go in, which I believe it will. No, the pipes don't. Now I want as much space because obviously, well, it doesn't really matter actually because it's all changed. Because as you can see, the capacity is only 1,000 on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mine up a heap of stone and we'll get into it. Like I said, the first thing I want to do is mine up enough stone to be able to build them two, so I've got some food coming in, because their daily rations is the first thing we need to worry about. And then once that's done, I want to be able to build a platform with the basic starter base. That's what I want to do. And look at this location. Now, if that isn't beautiful, I don't know what is. I like that. That's our first goal. We're getting there. Oh, and there's the alien planet. Not sure what that one is. But this is cool. I like this. Anyway, yep. So I want to be able to build a starter base location to get going in this episode. So we'll get straight into it, and I'll bring you back once I've built up the components to start building this stuff. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Don't you just love mining? All you're doing is digging a giant hole, round and round and round and round and down and down and down and down. I'm very glad that they added stuff to stone. Don't you just really, really, really love it?
Nope. Nope.
Guess not. Guess it's just me. Right, thought I'd bring you back for a quick one. Now, we're still refining stone over here and just doing what we're doing in our giant crater. But your unknown signals now, because I am using the daily needs mod, the unknown signals will give you random fruit as well as components and seeds. Seeds are a big one. It's the only way you can get seeds is through unknown signals, so it brings that back to the gameplay. But my little catch that I do is I like to fly over there on the way, obviously because I have a jetpack, and that's what you do with this OP jetpack in this game. You can just need to fly on forever. But I will check these minerals on the way, so you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So we've got ice. Not that we kill birds on this channel, it's just a figure of speech. Ice. So H2O. Yeah, so this is what I do. Like I'll just fly back and forth and look at these random things. And on the way to 2 places, always try and do stuff. So this looks like it's just ice at the moment, so we're just going to put a GPS and put it as H2O. Because we need to know where these are on this planet. I am not going to show this one on the HUD though. Double click that and it's off. If there's anything you want to know about the game, like where we're going and what we're doing, please let me know. But the first couple... So the first couple episodes are going to be pre-recorded. Like, look at all this. I didn't even notice. I should have remembered. That's right, we did see it on land. So what's this one here then? So if that's that, this should be a mineral of some sort. No? No minerals? I thought the shadows in the snow meant minerals. Like that one over there and that one there. Where am I mistaken? Let us know. Not that I'm going to see it for a couple episodes, but let us know. Oh, should have thought about that one. What do we get? For you don't know, if you click the button, you get a chance to get special content. Now I've got a rainbow drill. It's one of 10,000 rainbow drills that I have. But this is what we want to look for. See what I mean here? So we've got saboroid meat. So I'm assuming that's to do with spiders and stuff. But then we got cucumbers, a bit of food, bit of nutrients. So the cucumber, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I haven't seen the cucumbers yet. But anyway, let's say goodbye. Little trick with this one: if you grind the lights down first, you will get construction components. Because if you grind that whole block down, which most people normally do without doing it, you will not get those 4 components. And at the start of the game, every component is essential. And same as here. You don't want to do corresponding components because some of the components will disappear on you. So I'm doing. Let's get this one down. Now I'm really liking that moon up there. That looks unreal. At the moment, we've got about 700 iron ingots. I'd like to, before I start building anything, have roughly about 2,000 to 3,000 iron ingots before I start building on survival. So that's where I'm going to get us to, and then I'll bring us back when we start doing the food processing. Once that food processing is done, and well, we'll set up the emergency thing anyway, and how I do it, using the survival pod. I'll show you how I do that and when it's done, and then I'll bring you back at then. But until then, here's a little trick for young players. Boom, and we get it. Till then, I'll bring you back. I'm just going to go back to mining a little bit, and that's about it. I just thought I'd bring you in to show you that real quick, so you understand where daily needs stuff comes from. Alright, cheers. Alright, so that's all done. Sorry, I forgot to press record on that one, but yeah, so that's all done. So we're going to go up here now. We need power for that assembler, because that assembler is going to build pretty much everything else that we want. So if we right click on that, it's going to add to it. We'll chuck in what we can. It's interior plates and that, but we'll right click that one. Now I don't think I'm going to have the girders yet. They're still going to be processing, but we'll right click that one. So they've both been added to the construction menu now. So if we'll get rid of that one, and that one, and we'll get rid of one of them. So you got the 2 of those now. So I should be able to right click. And it's going to add what it can. So we're still short motors and stuff. So, and construction comps. So again, it's just going to be a waiting game for now. I'll let this one process whatever materials it's got left here. And then once that's all done, we'll get the wind turbines up, and I'm just going to start building all this out. So I'm sure you don't need to see all that boring stuff. But I'll get these wind turbines going. and build that up, and then I'll bring this back. Cheers. What's up, guys, and welcome back. So we've finished our starter base. I've got everything running for now. Our production line's going. I'm just chilling up here. Start the video clip, then we'll run down and have a look. Just have a quick look at that sunset. It's beautiful. This game just amazes me every time with the shadow and the detailing. It's phenomenal. I really like this location up here. So this may be a proposal for a starter. Have our, I don't know, maybe this could be a base location. I don't know. We'll work it out as we go. But I really like it up in this view because we've got obviously the ice giant in the background there of the moon, and then we've got, where are we? Sunset, alien planet. Sunrise is going to be over this side. Oh, yeah, I just love it here. Just love it here. Anyway, let's go down to the base. We'll zip down here real quick, and we'll have a look around. So obviously everything's done, everything's color coded, we got it all sorted up. So I ended up putting another one on here because the power draw was just too much on what I was going. 3's massive, and it's supplying the power that we need to charge these 2 batteries. But this is generally how I go with my starter base setup. Just a standard procedure that you see going on. Oh, there's another unknown signal, but I'm not going to get that at the moment. So yeah, you can see production thing. We've got H2O, we've got a survival kit for respawn, so I've taken that out of there. Now to build that one, I build it up to the point where I can't with the medical packs, and I grind it out and so forth. That's the way you should do it. It's just easier because you can't process silver yet. So you got the H2O, refinery, and then basic assembly. And as you can see, I've been collecting a lot of pods and stuff like that. We just need to rearrange this stuff around because my OCD will get the better of me, mate. So I need to move them around. That's good. See, we're collecting some space cheddar already, which is good. But we are running low on magazines, so I built some more because we need boom booms. But I did do a lot of hand mining around the area, and I'm just rotating it through all these ones and getting it all sorted out. I don't know if it's actually doing it. It's very slow, the old Cobalt, isn't it? God, she's slow. But anyway, that's been going on. We've got a lot of little delicious goodies here. We've got a coffee, a bit of animal meat, synthetic food. So all this was stuff, but you can see we're starting to build up the old organic matter and the grey wastewater. So we need to deal with that next, which is going to be the priority, is setting up our proper food supply, because this one over here is just outrageously slow. It takes forever. If you look at the production, like, it's slow. God, it's slow. Like, it just, yeah, it's not fun at all. But you can see I color code everything. So we have blue for production, black is normally your formula, the grey, and then I use carbon fibre red for my wind turbines and certain other things. I do like to color code it, it just makes it better, makes it more realistic, and you get indulged in it. And sorry, you dive into it more. It's more in depth. Like, I enjoy it a lot more. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for now, I think, guys. We've had a pretty good day, chilled out, done most of the things. Like, it's only been a couple hours for yourselves, but it's been a fair amount for me. So on that note, I will see you in the next one, and thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in episode 2. Cheers, guys. Bye.